Hey guys, Bird Yu-Gi-Oh here. So today I am doing my dinosaur updated deck. This is what I feel is the best way to play this deck if you're playing on a budget. Obviously you can't get some of the more expensive cards, but this is a really powerful way of playing the deck. We'll go over that. We're nearing 2,000 subscribers, so of course I will be having something come up for that. Stay tuned for that. It's more or less going to be some changes to the channel, good changes, so stay tuned for that. And let's get right into this one, starting of course with our boss monster, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. You have many ways of getting him out, either by his own effect or if you have him in hand, or by double evolution pill. Super easy to get him out. You'll special summon him from your hand by banishing 2 dinosaur monsters from your graveyard, and then during either player's main phase you can destroy 1 monster in your hand or on the field, and then you change all face-up monsters your opponent controls to face-down defense position, and then he's going to be able to attack all the monsters. And then at the start of the damage step, if he attacks a defense position monster, you can inflict 1,000 damage and send that card to the graveyard. So just all around amazing card. Going down to 1 Overtext Coatlas. You mostly are just wanting to send him to the grave, because when he's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can add a evolution pill from your deck to your hand. Really good. And then by far the best normal summon in this budget version is Soul Eating Oviraptor. If it's normal or special summoned, you can either add a dinosaur from your deck to your hand or send it to the graveyard. So, you know, of these cards we have here, you can add either of these to your hand, you know, like an Ultimate Conductor, or send Overtext to the grave, again, to add that double evolution pill. You also have another cool effect. You can target one other level 4 or lower dinosaur on the field and destroy it, then special summon a dinosaur from your graveyard in defense position. So really good card. And then 3 Miscellaneousaurus. You can send this from your hand to the graveyard, and all dinosaur type monsters you control are unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. So really good protection, obviously, for like Soul Eating Oviraptor, so you can consistently get that normal summon effect off. And then also you can banish him along with any other dinosaur monsters, and you can special summon a dinosaur who has a level equal to the number you banished. So if you banish just him, you can special summon a level 1, or him and another monster in your graveyard, you banish them, you can special summon a level 2 dinosaur. That's the most popular ones. Obviously late game you can banish him and 3 others, and you'll be able to special summon a Soul Eating, which is crazy, but most of the time you're just going to be doing 1 or 2. And then Giant Rex. This is actually a really good card to banish, either off of Miscellaneousaurus or off of Ultimate Conductor, because you'll banish him from the grave, summon Conductor, and then you'll be able to summon him if he's banished. So that's pretty good. Just another level 4 dinosaur monster. And then for the babies, the best ratio by far, especially in this version, is 3 Baby Ceratosaurus, and then the 1 Petite Pterodon. Like I said, you'll see why, but almost in every version, 3-1 is pretty good. And then we are playing the 1 Dracaeolo. Again, in this version, going for like that Trishula, and you'll see why. Trishula is just amazing, so Dracaeolo helps you do that, and just get another dinosaur monster on field. And then for some of our powerhouse cards, 2 Dogoran, just having a Kaiju, again, just getting rid of any problematic monster that you need to. Really good, and it's searchable by Soul Eating. And then again, same kind of idea for Dino Wrestler Pankratops. It's searchable, and it's just a free monster on board. And then we are actually playing the True King variant. So I said this was going to be the best way to play this deck budget, and I feel the True Kings is the best route to go. So we got True King, 3 of the Fire True King, because you have a fair amount of fire actually in Miscellaneousaurus and Dracaeolo. You know, they're searchable, so that's plenty, and then we play the 1 Earth True King. They are both amazing. They're level 9s, really good. And you actually have a decent amount of Earths as well. You got like your Dino Wrestler, your Giant Rex, and then all of your babies are Earth as well. So, and then sorry for a fire as well. You have Doggeran, so these are always good. And then in addition, play some hand traps, and why not go for one of the cheapest yet one of the best hand traps in the game. 3 gamma and 1 driver. Again, just super cheap and one of the best hand traps in the game if you have to go second, which with this deck you're most of the time going to be going second. But with the True Kings, you have very good first turn viability. So for the spells, 3 Lost World, absolutely amazing card. It does everything you need to for the dinosaur archetype. And then of course the 1 Dragonic Diagram. And then that's it for field spells. You're also playing the 1 Terraforming and the 1 Set Rotation to just see them as quickly as you can. You know, if you have a baby dinosaur in your hand, Dragonic Diagram is really good because you're going to be able to destroy that, plus search out a True King. So really good, really consistent. It's nice to have. 3 Fossil Dig, mostly going to be searching out either Miscellaneousaurus or, of course, your Soul Eating Oviraptor if you didn't open either one. Yeah, absolutely amazing card. 2 Double Evolution Pill. It's easily searchable, obviously off of Overtex Coatlas, so 2 is plenty. 2 Pot of Desires. You don't have much draw power in this deck, any. So Pot of Desires is a good one. Obviously, Extravagance is really good because the extra deck isn't crazy important. There's just a few select cards that you do like in your extra deck. So if you have Extravagance, Pot of Extravagance, go ahead and play that. But budget-wise, Pot of Desires, can't go wrong. Mind Control, absolutely amazing. Called by the Grave, good going first, good going second. And then the last card is going to be Monster Reborn, revive anything from either graveyard. So we're playing 42 card main deck with the Pot of Desires, not a problem at all. And then we play the Lagia. This is going to basically, you just require 2 level 4 dinosaurs, and then when a monster would be normal or special summoned, or a spell trap card is activated, detach 2, negate the activation, destroy it. Or negate the summon and destroy it. So that comes up a lot. First turn kind of blind. Usually I go for that one. But Dolka is also very, very good because you basically get 2 monster effect negates out of him. So that's good as well. Ragna Zero, kind of a gimmicky card, but it does come up obviously with Lost World because this Lost World is going to affect your opponent's monsters that aren't dinosaur. And then once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach 1, target a face-up attack position monster your opponent controls, whose attack is different from its original attack, destroy it, and draw a card. Too good. That's just a really good effect. And again, with Lost World, that is going to be live most of the time. Dugaris, it's in this specifically kind of OTK version. Obviously going first, you're going to try to fix your hand, draw 2, discard 1. But during your battle phase, if you can double the attack of Conductor Tyranno after he's flipped all your opponent's monsters down, it's kind of crazy. Getting a 7,000 attack Conductor Tyranno is really cool and really fun. And then our last rank 4, Abyss Dweller. Guarantee you probably won't make this as much as these, but it's there against decks, obviously, that require effects to go off in the graveyard, which is actually quite a few, so it's always nice to have as an option. And then, since we're playing the True Kings, you have to play the best True King monster, True King of all calamities, and twofold. That's why Trishula is really good as well, because it's a level 9, Plus, if you get one True King out there, you can make True King of all calamities after you Trishula, which is just crazy to even think of, but it's possible. So yeah, amazing card. And then our Synchros, Chanbara, you just need a level 4 and then your Aolo. Omega, you're not going to make it obviously with your Aolo, but this is because you have the Gamma and Driver. And this deck isn't starving for space, so adding in just a free Omega, like if you're activating a diagram and your opponent tries to ash it or whatever they're trying to do with it, and you're able to get out Gamma, activate Gamma, and then you're able to rip then another card out of their hand. That's just too good to not play, so that's the reason for Omega. And then, of course, Trishula, mentioned it. Just 2 level 4s and your Jirak Aolo, and you got Trishula. Absolutely amazing card. And then for our links, Pentastag, easy OTKs because you're going to be able to inflict piercing battle damage with a monster that this card points to. So usually, or almost 100% of the time, it's going to be Conductor Tyranno, which can attack all your opponent's monsters, and sometimes that's just game right there. And then generic spell trap removal, Phoenix, Unicorn to get rid of anything. And then I opted to go for IP Masquerena. Either go IP Masquerena another monster into Unicorn, or you can go into like a Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax, or Borreload is also thrown in there. You can potentially get quite a few monsters on board with some of your combos. So yeah, that's the deck, guys. Again, we're nearing 2,000. We should, I would imagine we'll probably hit it this evening, but ahead of time, thank you guys. You guys are all awesome. I love you all, and we'll catch you on the next one.